Adjusting the mic really quickly. Give me one brief moment. What's going on? What's up? What's up with everybody? What's going on? How's everybody feeling? Welcome to the Vamp Hours for on the All-Star side. How's everyone doing tonight? What's going on? How are we feeling? How you guys feeling today, man? Great to see everybody. Welcome in. If you are now tuning in live, catching the replay, just got done catching up on a bunch of things that I wanted to do. Make sure that I executed some plans and everything. I got on that. What's up, Ghostface? What's up, Brody? What's going on, man? How you feeling? Great to see you. Welcome in. I just got finished doing a couple of things, and I had some time, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. Yeah, man. The first thing I see you, bro. How's everything going? Has the advice been sticking with you? Have you gone out and done any approaching any time? Good to know, bro. Yeah, we're in the late night live right now. Um, Again, like I said, I just went. I just been. I just finished up everything mainly, to be honest, and just for the week and for next month planning for it and just getting everything together. And I had some time tonight to go live, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and go live and say what's up, say what's going on to everybody. It's an after hour live, so it's nothing too crazy. We're just enjoying ourselves. You know, I was in there penning it out, just writing everything down, and now we're here. And shout out to everybody that's in the building. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Hit the likes. Oh look, you can see my calendar right behind me too. I go into a lot of detail, and I like to definitely I like to make sure that I categorize everything correctly. Like I like to, what is it called, structure it and put things in order. I think that works good for me. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Gracie? Hey, I appreciate you coming in. Shout out to Gracie's in the building. What's up? How you doing tonight? But other than that, man, tonight has been incredible. And also, I've been watching Gen V. I finally just got. I appreciate that. I just got caught up with Gen V too. I don't know if anyone has seen Gen V. It's like a. It's basically, it has to do with It got to do with the boys. I think it's like a spin-off thing for it. You like Rey Mysterio's son? He got a son? I didn't know Rey Mysterio had a son. That's pretty cool. Let's all sub and like for my broski. Appreciate that, Ghostface. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, thank you for putting and mentioning that. Welcome, everybody. This is my After Hours Live. This is just me having a conversation and engaging with the world. I'll be teaching a lot. I'm a coach, but I do like to take time so where I can talk to people, and engage and have conversations and stuff like that. Why you talk like you black? It's just, I get that question a lot, and I'm glad that you asked, because a lot of people have asked. But I mean, if you grow up around the South or a certain environment, it doesn't sound like you're trying to talk like you're black. It just sounds like you're talking like the people that you grew up with and were around. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Ghostface. But I think that's just what it is. That's just what it's about. It's no forcing. It's nothing. Sometimes I don't even realize until somebody thinks that I'm trying to impersonate something. Really, it's just me having a conversation. It's just my personality too. Yeah, I mean, it's just I grew up, bro. I grew up a lot in Atlanta, and hell, if you're around a certain environment, you're gonna talk. You're gonna talk like that. And to be honest, too, it's like it's interesting, like when people point it out, because when I'm just having a conversation and I'm really just having a comfortable conversation with people. Sometimes the slang, sometimes the way I come out, it can just come out. But I'm like, that's just me just being comfortable, me just having a conversation. So I don't even be realizing it, to be honest, until people really point it out. And I'm like, damn, you really looking deep into that. Dark Warrior, I can't answer that, bro. You said in school. Are you talking about in college, or are you talking about school, like high school, middle school? We talking about anything we want, dog. What's up, K Rich? What's up, K Rich Genetics? Plastic bags. Talk about you. Yo, baked potato, you funny, bro. there's so many people that have said something. Like somebody the other day, I was live. Somebody was like, "Hey, yo, you good? I seen you in public buying some cucumbers, and you nodded at me with a thumbs up, saying all is well." That was funny as hell. You're in seventh grade. What up, for real? Yeah, bro. I can't give you no advice on what you should do with a lady. If you're over 18, I can give you some dating advice or what to potentially do, bro. But you're in middle school. I can't talk about that. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody in the building. What we're talking about today really is just anything. I might put up a questionnaire in a second. I might add a question. To be honest, it's just really just having a conversation. This one of them. It's one of those times where I just like to say what's up. You know what I mean? All right, man. Have a good one. You're getting your PS4 tomorrow. That's what's up. That's what's up. Enjoy your PS4 whenever you get it. Enjoy your PS4. I need to get a PS5 to be honest, or a new PC. Either one or the other. But we really have a lot of conversations on this end. Until next time, Ghostface. But really on my end, just in general for everyone that's coming in, I speak on love, dating, and relationships. And self-esteem. I like to add self-esteem and confidence because confidence is really like the key of everything, to be honest. What up, Young Chucky? How you doing, bro? What's up, Lil Zero? The Nemos. I don't even know. What's up, Alex? What's up? What's up? It's 4:35 for me. You had to get on the bus at 5:30? Damn. That's early as hell. I don't remember waking that up that early around in middle school though. That's crazy. What's up? What's up? What's up? You need to get a PS5? Man, I fuck with PS5. What up, San Zeke? All-Star. You good? Of course, yes, sir. What's up, Anthony? What's good is life, bro. Life is good. This is just my after-hours shit. This is me just on some after-hours cool shit. I just got finished up with a whole bunch of projects. I really be diving into like my projects and shit. Like my calendar's right behind me. I just got finished planning out the week. Next month, I got a lot of things set up, calls set up, meetings set up, movies, things I want to go see. Shopping. I gotta make time for shopping now because I can't just be going out in general no more. I really gotta make time now. Shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Is that a vape in your hand? Nah, this is my it's my mic, bro. What do I do for a living? Oh, we can break down a date? Hell yeah, Janubi, let's do that like I'll probably do it again Saturday before the movie night, because we're gonna do a movie breakdown. But salute to you. What do I do for a living? I empower people, bro. I'm an empowerment coach. Jules, great to see you. How you doing tonight? You can get on PS4. Probably some Minecraft. That's what's up. I'm not see, man. Shout out to the people who play Minecraft. I don't have enough patience for that. Like I got enough patience to rank up in Overwatch, but not Minecraft. But shout out to Minecraft. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. How old you is, bro? I'm 27. That's what's up. How old is everybody? What up, Nehemiah? Nehemiah? That's a cool last name. What's up, what's up, what's up? Shout out to everybody, though. But, yeah, so I'm up now. I got some time. I'm not going to be on here for too long, but this is my time to have a conversation with new people and say what's up, you know? You know what's so cool about going live and at like such a late time or a different time? You get to meet so many different people and shit. Like, what are the odds you just run into somebody and people are cool? Like, you know, what are the odds for that? I think that's dope as hell. I be thinking about that shit. Nah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, no. So, Janubi, this Saturday, more than likely we'll be doing a Come Sip with a Star open live. So you can come on to the live and we can break down the date. That'd be dope. You can definitely be a good guest for that. We can have that set up. Because on the 27th, this Saturday, we're going to be doing a movie breakdown. So we're going to go on Discord and we're going to watch 2 double-back feature films. So that shit's finna be lit. I wanted to do a game night as well. What's up, Elijah? But I'm not too sure if I want to do a game night or not. I don't want to put too much on my plate. I have a busy month next month. I agree with you. Someday I want to do live streams and just figuring it out. Sometimes the best. What's up, Elena? What's up? Sometimes the best way to figure out is just to do it, bro. Like you ever just do something like like one of the best ways to get out of like anxiety paralysis or like a paralysis where you can like overthink so much you don't do nothing and you could psych yourself out. The best way to do it is genuinely just do it. You know, like gotta go head in first. It don't gotta be perfect because I've always talked about how perfection is an illusion because it's never gonna be the way that you really want it to be. You like it's like when you do something, you plan and you execute, then you're like, damn, it could have been better this way. But then that's like just steps of like how you can get better and shit. It's really dope. You so cool and chill. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. What are my thoughts on the police? I mean, uh, they just be out here, and there's a lot of crazy ones in Georgia. Yeah, you have a cozy night too, Jules. Let me show you this my alt. You know what's so funny, Dark Warrior? I was actually going to I was going to whatchamacallit. I want to cover that story with the one with David or is that how you say his name? D4VD. But whatever it is, I want to cover that story. I just need to get a lot. I want to get some more information. Wait for some more information to come out because there's so much you can learn about just relationships, love, insecurities, and what to look out for, bro. This and it's too. It's like it's so much in that situation is highlighting what people are really like in real life too. It just happens this guy is a celebrity and a very popular singer. But if he did, bro, that's just gonna like once it's truly confirmed, because obviously there's a lot of like evidence. But once that shit is truly confirmed, it's gonna blow up the internet, bro. When they talk about that whole situation, because especially with the music and everything, and I'm gonna cover it because, like, that's just insane. It don't, man. That's crazy. That lady is under 18, bro. She's a minor. You should not be fucking with that at all. 12 on the on ABS stuff all the time when I'm downtown Chicago. I never been to Chicago. That's tough, Dart. RP that. Yeah, definitely rest in peace, bro. Cause even just in general, like although people, can think for themselves, but they're not all she wasn't all the way developed mentally, bro. And it's just not cool to see stuff like that. Especially when it comes down to like influence, when it comes down to fame, when it comes to manipulation, because I guarantee there was manipulation in that shit, gaslighting. There's so many lessons to talk about in that whole David situation, the singer and Celeste. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently for some more evidence. I could do some research myself because I covered the Corey Kenshin story too. The Corey Kenshin story was a good one. Although there was nothing too crazy about him, it just still shows that you can have so much popularity and fame, but still with so much, you can be still a bad person at the end of the day. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, okay. Just making sure, Jules. Yeah, it's crazy. Way under 18, exactly. What's up, bro? Yeah, just the whole situation is crazy. Like I don't, even if that was some like little sister status, like it's too many things to add up into it because God knows what's only happening behind the scenes of the whole shit, bro. And now people are starting to speak up about it. Like I seen that too, and like where was people talking about it when she went missing? It's crazy, bro. But too, that's the thing about it is like there's a lot of like pop singers, R&B singers that are simps, and simps are crazy. And I don't. And when I say simp, everybody, I mean just a guy who's like not in control of his emotions, and he's acting out crazy. He's doing some crazy stuff, and it's gonna get crazy results. People who just go, especially as a man, you go base too much off your emotion. You do something crazy. You crashing out for the craziest stuff, bro. And then sometimes I hear like men talk about they blaming it on a soul tie, and I'm like, you're blaming your crash out by abusing a woman or by verbally saying some shit, by kicking her out or by manipulating her, by trying to ruin her life off of a soul tie, off of a soul bond. That's not what that is, bro. You need to find some light within yourself. That's what that is. You fighting your own demons. And sure, there's and here's the thing too, it could be fire and fire. But who if you gotta make the step to walk away from situations like that. You know what I mean? Is everyone just fucked up in the head? What's up, Nick? I wouldn't say everybody, bro. I wouldn't say everybody. But see here's the thing is that like I don't think everyone's fucked up in the head. I just think that there's a lot more people that could be fucked up in the head more than there is normal people, right? And I mainly talk about a lot in dating. So it's like even in dating, like there's a lot of people who date, and when they're trying to date their ex. They're trying to date with fear. They're dating with settlement. They're dating with trying to find themselves in another person, and like that sometimes can come off as a bit too. It manifests into a different situation that you may not like. So that's why sometimes people are like, God does many things when He cuts somebody off. It's cause like the situation, how you got in the situation, is manifested into a situation you needed to learn from, and it happened to be with this person. What's up, Mo? What's good, Jester? There's so much shit going on back to back. There is. Too, I want to acknowledge this though. As much bullshit as they're going on back to back, also acknowledge the good shit that's also happening. And if it's not happening in the world, and acknowledge the good stuff that's happening in your life, right? And let's say you're someone who could potentially be negative. You're someone who could be pessimistic, and you're like, damn, the world, the world, the world. Then why don't you just take that moment of like gratitude and just being like, well, I'm glad that I'm alive. Like even when I was talking about earlier, like what are the odds getting into a chat and just having a conversation about like positivity, gratitude, a different side of the coin to what the world is, being thankful to be alive, being thankful to type, being thankful to see, like small things like that. I'm thankful when I go to sleep and when I wake up. Like I have to, cause bro, think about it. Like although like we're so much in life, but bro, we're able to type, we're able to move our fingers, we can talk, we can listen to our voices. We can choose to do something great with our time. We can choose to even chill with our time, which could be great potentially for what it is. We can choose to live. We can choose to wake up, put clothes on. It may not be that Margiela you want or them Vans, but at least we can create a plan in our mind. Like that's some rich ass shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Break. But that's like, even though there's some bullshit back to back going on, like there's still a lot to be thankful for. There's still a lot of amazing things happening in life. Sometimes you do need to search for it, but also too, you can also create that for yourself, and be that light in your life, and be the light in other people's life too, right? But that doesn't mean them depending on you and you being like a source of energy. You are a source of energy, but there's boundaries that comes to being a person with positivity, because some people are gonna try to drain you for what it is. What's up, Gil? How you doing? Great to see everybody. Welcome in. And a Theo of yours. She said, "Where's the Theo of family?" Oh, okay. What's up? What's going on, Ray? How you doing? Yes, welcome to the All-Star community. Hit the like, subscribe, and enjoy your time. Appreciate that, Mariana. Thank you. But this is just like, you gotta go. Okay, next time, when I watched it, feel like a music video, I was shocked. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's like still the same thing. It's just always in life, bro. Now let me mention this too, because although we still see the positivity in life, that doesn't mean that we can still see the negativity, right? The positivity, we can have rainbows and sunshine, but it doesn't mean just to shield ourselves from seeing negativity. It's just that we can see it, but just because there's negativity and things happen in life, our life, the world, doesn't mean it could penetrate our belief, our mind. It can penetrate our personal power. Like we can still be able to move through it, and continue to strive for our greatness, for what we want, greatness for others, helping your family out, your friends, yourself out, and stuff like that. Like that helps out a lot. What's up, Lewis? How you doing? How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for being here. My name is All Star Izzy. Yeah, that's All Star approved message, bro. But yeah, so like that's and again we're just talking on that whole David situation, D4 VD situation, but still it's like there's so much negativity in the world. Like it's easier to talk about negativity than to like be grateful. If you notice that, like it's popular to talk about being grateful and expressing gratitude, but it's important to express it not because the world is telling you, but because why don't you find out what gratitude will do for you? Like why don't you find out how you feel? You know what I'm saying? Don't yeah, Gil. He's I think he said he's in 7th grade. I already told him I wasn't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the whole situation is crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world, but one of the most beautiful things about life, or your life specifically, is that you can make a difference in your life, in your world, in your reality. What do you want to do for that? Yeah. But other than that, how's everybody's night going? How y'all doing tonight? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Shout out to the new people that's coming in. My name is All Star Izzy. This is my after hours lounge. This is where I get time to have conversation with newcomers, people who potentially want to subscribe and be a part of this journey. Damn, I thought about this shit the other day. Going live every single day, bro. Keep going. Hey, I appreciate you, Justin. Thank you, bro. Words like that mean a lot to me. I appreciate those words a lot, cause it's not that I need to hear it, but it's like it always reinforces, like when you're doing something good for yourself, and like you're doing what you want to do, and people say something like, "Yo, keep going, you gonna get right." It always reinforces a path. Like y'all ever just been tunnel vision, or you're thinking about going tunnel vision, and people are like, "Yo, I'm proud of you, keep doing your shit." And it's like, yeah, it's great to hear it, but it always, when people tell you those things, that's how you know you're on the right path. You're doing exactly what you need to. You know what I'm saying? Everything beautiful, evolution, lifestyle continues always. Evolution is forever. Like evolving is forever. This shit it's amazing, bro. Oh yeah, Elijah. Cause anybody talking about school, that's why I asked them before. I was like, you in college? You can't be in college. You would have said that. What up, Sense? What the hell? Why you still up? Go to sleep. We have work in the morning. Yeah, I know, bro. But I gotta make sure that I gotta get right. I gotta get some things on my chest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, Mr. Mr. P66. How is he gonna make this world more positive if you don't teach all this? If you don't teach all this negative world of positivity, we learn for sure. Sight beyond sight. But that's true. I mean, and it's crazy to teach it. Like, it's not crazy to teach positivity. It's just that most people, like, I'm not ignorant to say that I don't the world doesn't always have to think the way I think. It's just that at one point, because the way I grew up, I didn't grow up with such a, if anybody's Hispanic or Latino, we predominantly have more negative backgrounds than anything. Like our environment is negative, right? And it's not just Latino, but minorities. Honestly, everybody, depending on the circumstance. But I know a lot of minorities specifically have had just crazy upbringings. The situation, the family drama, the whatever, all that type of shit. Like what was instilled mainly in what's like so normalized as negativity that sometimes it's like an accomplishment to feel positivity. Y'all ever felt that before? Hey, love, Gagan. Thank you for being here. Love from USA, bro. Thank you. But it's like that, It's so weird. Like I used to think that when I was younger. Like I used to think positivity was an accomplishment until I knew that positivity isn't like an achievement. It's not a goal. It's not. It can be right for if it causes celebration, something you're working towards. But positivity is a constant reinforcing like factor in yourself. Like it is something gotta with you gotta install that shit inside of you. You gotta install it. You had a disagreement with your girlfriend. Was there anything bad? Keep acting on her high self-follow choice. Yeah, it's amazing though. Because I know I'm not the only one who thought that way. Like that's a word right there. It's like, like why does happiness have to be an achievement? Like why can't you feel happiness? Like why can't you have happiness for yourself already? Like why do you need to identify with obtaining a goal to feel happiness? Like that should be something already happening first thing in the morning. I smile when I wake up. I go to sleep and I smile. I'm brushing my teeth and I'm smiling. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, break. That's what's up. Yeah, cause I talk all types of love stuff. When you said that, it rang some bells to me. Positivity is a daily and nightly choice. It is a choice. The thing is, positivity it's literally a conscious choice. You have to consciously choose it because although people are consciously people are consciously choosing negativity, but because negativity is so like it's such a norm in people's lives, it's a subconscious thing. So now they have to break out of the pattern of a negative subconscious pattern in order to see the positivity and genuinely choose it consciously. So when I talk about like positivity and shit like that, or if just in general, like I've gotten things said to me like, damn, how are you so positive? Like why are you so happy? Or not overly happy, obviously, but it's just why do you still see the good? Why do you still see it? I'm like, I mean, in my realities, because this is something I had to create and see for myself, rather than seeing like actually in front of me. I have my TV in front of me is a LED balcony with a beige sofa and a plant in the balcony, right? And the LED lights at the top is pink. And then outside is a rainy night. It's thunderstorms with clouds and it's raining over the Eiffel Tower. And it's all light up. It's at nighttime. When I see this, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see a bad day. I just see a time to chill and it's a time to cleanse because it's raining and shit. But most people could see that perception, right? This is just an example. People could see certain perceptions and think, oh, this is such a bad day. It's raining or it's thundering. It's ruining my day. I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's like, how can you create a new pattern in your life with the things that you see on a daily? Listen to that though. I remember who in the chat has listened to who in the chat has ever listened to the audio or to the video The Secret? I think it's on Netflix. I think it's also on YouTube as well. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is a courage that continues to count for sure. Where are you from? Are you in Australia? I'm not, Amber. I'm not. I'm USA. It is going to be rainy on Tuesday. I'm ready for that. I love rain, bro. I love the rain. That shit is nice as hell. I fuck with it. How do you talk to somebody? The Secret, yes. The Secret, yes. The Secret, bro. The Secret is listen. The Secret is an incredible shit. That's man, I don't even know. Like that's a breakdown itself right there. But The Secret it's about law of attraction, okay? And when I'm talking about law of attraction in the sense, I'm not speaking on the sense of like people when they talk when they think I'm talking about like spiritual mystical balls and shit. Pause. But it's like I'm talking about when I say the law of attraction, I just mean that you're continuously creating something. And one of the biggest things and lessons I learned from The Secret was that look at it's okay. So I'm gonna break this down for you. Your thoughts create your reality. They do. They do. We got to take notes and do some homework. Yeah, they do got to take. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Shout out. Listen, and honestly, too, y'all. Listen, this is what's in. Not even insane, but like I told you, what are the odds you come across this live tonight, whether you're new or not? And I had some time. Just I finished my homework. Right. I'm not in school or anything. And we're talking about this. This is something to genuinely talk on. This will enhance your life. I guarantee you. I am not bullshitting when I say this. And it's not even my method. It is The Secret on Netflix. So if you haven't, hit the like button and subscribe. Be a part of this journey, okay? Be a part of these conversations. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for being here. Now, there was this, and this is going to be a small thing that I'm going to talk about too, but I remember in the documentary when they were talking about, it was this lady who was invited over by an artist, and the artist was having ladies trouble, right? And she's not a love coach, she's not a dating coach or anything, correct? But when she got there and she just took a look around his place, he invited her over, and he says, I've just been having trouble with women, and like I have a trouble with them staying over. I forgot what he said verbatim, but it was along those lines. I have a trouble with women falling in love with me and actually wanting to be there long term. And she said, I know what your problem is. And he said, what? And he said, it's because, no, excuse me. She said, it's because look at the paintings that you're creating. You're always creating paintings of women looking away from you than looking at you. So basically, what in all that says, to break this part down, is that his thoughts are onto a painting of how he's seeing women, because he's only on the same frequency and pattern in his mind how women are seeing him. And two, check this out, his sadness about him not getting women is also the reason why he's creating it. So because he's still in that same frequency of thinking, and he's still living in that pattern, not looking outside of himself, he can't create something new to be like women could potentially be along with me, because he's not creating that. He's creating his same cycle. So basically, she told him, start to paint and start to draw things where women are facing you, where women look exactly. It's the self-judgment. And the thing too is, you're getting there, Gil. No spoilers. But the thing too is that she just said, just draw women that are looking at you fully, like they're clothed or unclothed, whatever. But start doing that. Start doing something different, right? But let me break this down too. Because he was still on the same frequency and same way of thinking, he could genuinely not think of anything else. So he had to invite somebody outside of himself to come to his crib to show him something new. That's how you know he's still on the same type of mentality. So when she told him that, he started creating that. And then months, I forgot how much the time difference was, he was in a better committed relationship or whatever. He just had better success with dating. But the whole point is, just like Gil said, the self-judgment is the change. B3, I see you. It was never about the women. It is about what he was feeling like when it came to women, which was self-judgment. Because he chained himself with self-judgment and negativity, he's seen this certain pattern and he created to say, you know what, because I see it so much, or like I'm not getting the things that I want, I identify with this negative self-judgment and belief, and I'm chained to it. So now I start just creating a pattern, a habit of it. So then when he finally got out of that thinking, created something new, yeah, he created women looking at him, but what he's really creating is a new pattern in his mind, which creates a new frequency. It's beautiful, because it's the same thing like we talked about, negativity and positivity. You got to be able to, it's like law of exchange, right? Because I did a breakdown of that the other day. But you have to, in order to gain something of value, you have to give something up. So he gave up a negative self-judgment for a positive self-judgment. If that makes sense. Beautiful breakdown, man. I see you in the building. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. Thank you, Break Forever. Thank you for the 100. Gil says, so essentially, Izzy, you need to change your limiting beliefs. You need to change, you need to disintegrate them. But you can only disintegrate those limited beliefs by first looking at the limited beliefs and inviting someone into your life who can potentially see above. That's why mentors are really good. I always advocate for men to have mentors. Someone who can see over your own playroom, someone who can look over your own construction room, your own bachelor pad, the way you have this set up and how you should put these lights and how, oh, this is not like this, or why the dishes haven't been done for over 2 weeks, or you still have laundry over, like, why have you been procrastinating on laundry for a month? You said you were going to keep doing it. It's on your calendar, but you never missed the mark, right? Because you X out on the times you said you're going to go out with your friends, but you never X out on the laundry nights. So why are you putting more priority going out and having fun versus the things that need to be taken care of, done at home? Very small example. So yes, essentially that's what it is. And it's to enhance it. Because in order for it to disintegrate, a limited belief is because you're enhancing it. It is now molding into a butterfly. It doesn't need to be in the cocoon anymore. That's limited beliefs are cocoons. They keep you trapped because it's limited. It's literally limited. They keep you trapped in it until you can break free, fly out, and blossom into something different. You know what I mean? How you doing, Ferguson? Great to see you, man. How you doing? Great to see everybody. Welcome. Yes. If y'all want to evolve, sub now. Listen now. Listen, my words last forever, bro. Thank you, Prime Time. Appreciate you too. Thank you for taking your time. What's up, Ahmed? I apologize. I think that's what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on? Stop looking at other guys. Ask yourself the questions to evolve. Are you married? I'm married to the game, yeah. Facts. Much love. You need to believe in something higher than yourself to achieve anything, but you need to break out of mentality to ever make a difference in your own progression. Yeah, exactly. That's literally like, okay, let me think about this, right? I genuinely I could not call myself All-Star Izzy until I was doing All-Star shit. I couldn't even create out of I couldn't be a star if I didn't see myself as a star. I couldn't create rules, boundaries. I couldn't create a vision. I couldn't have made things come to life if I was not the thing that I am. And let me tell you this too. This is the ultimate cheat code. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'm about to tell you an ultimate cheat code on how on what it's like to, or how to get to your best version, your best self. Listen to me. The moment you decide to say, I am this and I'm gonna do the things that are required to get to that point of success, you already made the decision to be successful already. So that's success already. Because to say I want to be a superstar, I want to be on stage just like them, and you're taking the steps and doing it, first of all, you already are the superstar. It's just that it's going to take you levels to get to that place, because anything that you know that you see yourself as on stage, you feel passionately for, that's the things that you're already that. It's just, it's going to take you some time to get to that particular step. But anything you're chasing, anything that I don't even like to say the word chasing because it's running from you. But anything that you would like to obtain is already yours. In a mind way, in a frequency, because that's how this shit happens. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. It's hot as hell in here, and plus I'm spitting that fire. Give me a second. Hold on. Ooh, god damn. I need to turn the fan on this bitch. Hold on. Hot as fuck. What stems from a cultured bastardized beliefs? First of all, let me look up the word bastardized before I say anything. Is that a genuine question, Elijah, or are you asking something just in general? Bastardized? Bastard. But if anyone does have a question, please put a Q. Just so I know. Lower in quality or value than original form, typically as result. Oh, that's cool. This is a new word. Lower in quality. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. I need some. Please try to stay on topic. Yes, definitely do stay on topic. Yeah, for sure. What's up? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out with Ferguson. Okay, cool. All right, so that's for him. Your beliefs are holding you back. No mames, ¿cómo estás, James? Well, just in general, regardless of it though, but that point of in the secret that I was talking about was an incredible. I remember when I watched that and I completely just looked at my environment because your environment makes up a lot of the things that you're doing. Like, what is your environment telling you? Is it in an extension of you and your personality? Is it chaotic and messy because you want to put things off for the time? Maybe you really don't have time because I get it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of women in general. Right? I'm not shading none of them, but they have very busy lives. So if when I come over, they'll have like clothes all over some shit. Not in the bedroom, but like closet. You know what I mean? But I get it though. You have a Willis? Anyways, but that was a small breakdown from the secret though, because it really just goes into what you require mentally of yourself, where you want to go going further. You want to break. You know how people talk about they want to break generational curses. How about you break generational mindset patterns in your mind first? How about you break how about you break that down first? Like I remember when I was younger and I was like, what, 14, 13. And there was this guy who was in his 30s. And he was like, yo, kid, what you want to do with the world? I said, man, I want to change it. And we started laughing. And he had a good time. But I was dead ass serious, though. And he was just like, yo, but he knew I was serious. So he waited until, like, I think we were at a party, some shit. I think he waited until like we started cleaning up towards the end. And then he pulled me to the side and asked me the question again. And said, "It's changing the world. I want to change the world, right? You know, you got like them big ass dreams and shit. I still got big ass dreams. I'm just getting started. But when he said that, he was like, listen, you know, I'm not sure if you get what I'm saying now, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but." Instead of changing the world, he kept poking on my chest. He said, change in that first. I was like, change that, like my muscles. And he was like, no. He was like, change yourself inside first. Change who you are within. Change who you are within first before you try to change the world. Because most people try to take on the world versus taking themselves on. Because then you learn that you are the world. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. We in the building. Hit the like button and subscribe. My name is All Star Izzy. We are here live in this motherfucker. Ahmed says, how you think I can approach Elena? How old are you, Ahmed? How old are you, bro? Nuestra familia. You're wild, bro. It's 5 a.m. Anyways, going forward with what I'm gonna say, you know something I realized too, because I was watching Gen V, right? It's not just Gen V in general. Am I getting sick? No, I'm not getting sick. Why you say that? It might just be because my voice is chill. I'm just in a very chill mode. Thank you for posting that. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the All-Star community. Hit the like, subscribe, and enjoy your time. But you know, you know what this reminds me of though? Like I was watching Gen V, right? Honestly, I think the season is starting off pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. But in general, when I watch shows like Billions, that was a good show that kind of talks about this, or even the new Puss in Boots movie, The Last Wish. But just like in general, y'all ever realize how good guys are really like they're really like the rebels and shit. Like they're really like the rebels in a sense. Like they're there to disrupt the system. And the good and the bad. Okay, so we really gotta talk about it. It's like the good guys are really the bad guys in what they show, right? But technically the bad guys who are trying to disrupt the system, who get a bad reputation for shit, are really the good guys. Because they're restoring balance by breaking down an old foundation that was built on flies. And the good guys in people's eyes, right, are really the bad guys because they're trying to keep the old system alive and keep things as they are. But has anyone ever noticed that? John, what's up? Shout out to the All-Star membership. Listen, the All-Star membership is available and it is open. Come join and be an All-Star lifestyle. You see them emojis. Watch the movie Cobweb. What's it about? What's Cobweb about? But that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's scary. Oh, say that. I love scary movies. Hell yeah. Okay, bet. I'll look at the trailer. But just in general, like a lot of if you notice a lot of the good guys are always disrupting the system. And I think what's up, Gamma Rodin? I think that's how you say it. Kakoi? Oh, okay. But it's like disrupting the system though, in a good way though. Like the people who fight for like what's good is like Ready Player One. I forgot his name was Shane or some shit. He was the good guy, and the bad guys that were good in the people's eyes was the ones that was really just trying to maintain the order of lies in a system. But the main character of Ready Player One, he was being seen as he was loved by many, but it's always like influence over authority. Shout out to my old manager, by the way, because I remember he spoke that word to me, but he was like, most people have authority and they use the authority to make people follow them. Like in Demon Slayer, Muzan, he gets his followers off of fear, and they follow him off of authority. But for the master, for the Hashiras, he gets respect, and that's what influence is. They choose to follow him. That he gives them a decision if they want to follow him. But when I was watching Gen V, I was like, yo, this like, I was like, it's always like they had the protagonist is always some rebellious creature person, like in Divergent or the Maze Runner. It's like it's always somebody who's a bit erratic or just different. But then you got the good guys, quote unquote, are like the ones with the most. It's like the most fame. They got the most authority. They have the most like I can't. They have a lot of money too. It's interesting. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Everybody gotta watch that movie when we do it in Discord. Yeah, bro. Ready Player One is crazy. Ready Player One is so crazy for the books. Which I'm just talking about movie. What Ready Player One is what we were speaking on specifically. But just in general, it's just that it's always that though. Like there's all like the good guys are posed as the bad guys to the masses when the guy with the people authority who are the bad guys disguising themselves as good guys is talking about this is what it is because they have the authority. And natural influence always overrides authority because authority is like, how do I say it? Authority is saying, Elijah, I'm gonna get you a Tesla, but Elijah wants a Mustang, right? But authority saying, I got you this Tesla, bro. This is you. And you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But then you got the good guy being like, listen, I got this Mustang. You can get the Mustang. You know, like if you want it, it's here type shit. You can choose if you want it. So basically authority is already is putting the food down your throat. Influence is saying, you know, hey, like you can choose to do this. But deep down inside, you know, with authority, you're like, damn, I'd rather choose influence. And honestly, that even connects to why women love bad boys. Because bad boys provide freedom. Bad boys provide choice. As much as some guys think that they're out here giving women choices, they're really being they're being like more like a tyrant, more authoritative. But when I mean authoritative, I mean they're more like a, how do I say it? Like they're like the lady is in a jail cell or some shit. She don't have no other choice, if that makes sense. Back to the Future. You know what's crazy? I never watched Back to the Future yet, John. I've watched parts of it, or if I did, I don't remember. And reach new levels that each time you rewatch. You're right, Gil. You're right. I know the next time I watch it, my mind is gonna just blow away because I'm like, damn, I can't believe I'm watching this shit right now. They always go, you know, Elijah. They go up against the odds too because and guess what? The odds are always in your favor, always in your favor. Because when you go for what you believe in, you love that shit. It's always gonna work out. Always remember that. But the odds, they go against the odds because the odds is based off of lies. You know what I'm saying? Shit should just be a whole different bag, bro. You never watch Back to the Future? Shit, John, tell us, should we watch it? I've never watched it myself either. I heard it was good though. Team Bad Boy, yeah. But that's the thing. It's like that's why women love bad boys, and that's why women, they'll be with the nice guys, but really deep down inside they want the bad boys because bad boys provide freedom. Bad boys they provide a choice, and with the choice they're saying, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still do me. The same way the good guy, quote, because you know the assholes are really the good guys. Assholes are really the good guys in dating. I promise. It's always the bad boys, the assholes, but the true ones though. I'm not talking about these manipulative fuck boys out here who are lying to women to get something out of her. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about a man who provides a time and she doesn't want the time. That's it. I'm out. I don't gotta seduce. I don't gotta persuade. I don't gotta do none of that. This is what's finna happen. This is it. If you don't like it, I'm on to the next. I don't have a hidden agenda. There's no hidden agenda. I don't remember anything gaming it, but I had zero. But I had zero when I watched initially. Well, you know, Gil, there was the main character in Ready Player One. There was, if we're talking about with women, no, he had no game. Oh my god, he told his whole name to the bitch where they was dancing, cause he really liked her, and she was like, "What?" She had more game than him. She pushed him and hit him or some shit. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You don't even know me. Why are you saying your name? Are you dumb?" And I was like, "Yo, bro, why are you doing this? Oh my god." Woo-hoo. When movies be getting me emotionally involved, I'm done, bro. Like I'm in there, I'm critiquing. I need my notepad, and I need a yeah, bro. I'm in there. I'm like, no way, bro. I remember having those deep conversations with the homies as teens. They will always say I was tripping, but a lot of this shit is happening. It be like that, right? You be whatever Elena wants you to be. Yeah, you're not a star, bro. But you know, we gotta have people like you in this world, man. No, that see the thing is that the thing is though, nuestra queen. It's not that you gotta. It's like you gotta give the bad boys a reason to fuck with you, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, cause a reason could be like you accepted the invitation. Okay, cool. I'll fuck with you for right now, and then let's see what happens later. All right, bro. Yes, bad guys, assholes are the real good guys. Every single time, bro. I'm telling you. Cause there's a lot of men who are playing the good guy and nice guy, but truly they're insanely manipulative. Like these motherfuckers, I'd be like, yo, you could be a really good actor. They're manipulative. They gaslight. They try to keep them on their toes and be like, you know, they play that safety card. I'm always be there for you. Like, oh, it's like, dude, if you just knew that you're doing it for the wrong reasons, though, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck. But bad guys, I've gotten a rep. They've gotten a rep. Or just bad boys in general has gotten a rep. You just don't care. You don't care about me right now. Why are you so cold? And it's like, do you not know how connection works? It takes time. It takes time. And then the good guys want to automatically give them the time. Guys want to good guys, quote unquote, want to give women their time automatically. You're beautiful enough to have my time. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you. Like if you got the availability, that's one thing. But like I'm already gonna give you my. I'm there for you. You just know that you are the most beautiful, precious thing I've ever seen. I only have eyes for right now. Sounds good, but it's a difference between giving time when it makes sense for you versus giving time right away. Just giving that up. Because bro, oh my God. I remember I was having a conversation with this guy, man. It was when I was out with my mentor, and this guy was like, you know, because there was a woman that I was gonna tell to come out. There was this woman that I'm gonna tell to come out to the bar with me. But she was like, she texted me I told her to meet me at like 9. I think she texted me at like 8:50 and was like, hey, I'm gonna be there like around 9:50 because it's late. Is that okay? Is that cool? I was like, man, what the hell? I was like, nah, don't even worry about it. We good. I was like, don't worry. It's cool. You have a good one. Cause we've been talked about it. We said the time. And you just not telling me this? I'm good. I'm good for that. And then I remember this guy, because he was there, he was at the table with us. And we was about to take a shot. And he was like, you know, you're a lot more colder than I thought. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, because I would have let her come because I'm more understanding. But and no, when he said that, I was like, because I'm more understanding. And I was like, oh, you're more understanding? Or what? You just gonna sit here all day? Because I'm not doing that. And even if I'm gonna be there that whole time, I don't care. I set a certain time. And he said, you know, you're right. Because I would have got her to come. I would have been understanding and caring about it. And then when she seen that, got comfortable, I would have got her in my web. And then I would have started doing whatever I want once I noticed she started to care and be comfortable more. Those are the good guys, right? Those are the good guys. Man. But then I'm gonna be the bad boy in the front end. because I'm telling her nah, because we already talked and established the time, and you're telling me late, and I'm cutting it off, and I'm being cold with it. But then I'm the dickhead. No fucking way, bro. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is how 95% of men think in their mind. And the thing, see, I'm exposing them because I get exposed for how cold I am, for how cutthroat I could be. But you're right. The game. So this is what this is what the game is, though. No. B3. The thing is, it's nothing wrong with being genuinely nice. The thing is, what it comes down to is that it's a difference of if let's say she didn't communicate the 10 minutes before she was supposed to come. We were supposed to meet each other, right? Let's say, yeah. Just drop the link. Let's say she said at like fucking 8 o'clock, maybe, or like 7:30, 7 something. Hey, I might be there a little bit late. It is a little bit far from me. I'm getting off work. I have to do some things around, like whatever the case is. If she communicated that, that's fine. I'm cool. But if I've been if we created plans prior days, week, and then the day of, at that time, we're just saying, oh, it's just far. I'm gonna come at this time. Listen, bro. I'm gonna be real. I didn't want to tell her to go, bro. I didn't want her. I wanted to still have her come, but because I had to stick to my square and I had to stick to what I said was gonna be. I was like, yeah, because she was a good looking woman too. Ooh. But I was like, oh fuck. I was like, no. I was like, dang, you just had to do one thing. You just had to do one thing right. One thing. But I was like, but I respect myself more. I had to respect myself more. And in those moments when you respect yourself more as a man, you start to gain more respect and trust for yourself. But so when that happened, I was just like, okay. I was like, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I just didn't. If the reasoning was different, like there's something crazy going on, or she couldn't communicate because of this, is one thing. But hey, if all the only reason was you knew it was too far, then you would have been known to plan ahead. I'm not wasting my time. Never let a 3 or 4 make you. That sounds like some red pill jargon. Now we're not red pill over here, but I'll say yeah, definitely never let a woman make you a fool for sure. Never. Pork sausages? Nah, I'm more of a turkey man myself. You know what I'm saying? But if you haven't, hit the like button and subscribe. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Yeah, red pill rhetoric. Yeah, we don't talk about 304s and shit. We don't say none of that. I just feel like some of us men are more firm on our morals and principles. Yeah, and your emphasis on some, bro. Listen, because dog, let me tell you, I have missed out on a lot of pussy because I had to reject a lot of women due to my principles. Because too, a lot of women are used to men that allow them to do anything. Listen, women can do everything they want, right? They can. They're their own person. But if we're setting up a time, I am providing some of my time. She's providing some of her time because I guarantee she has a life outside of her. But if there is any excuses, if there is any disrespect towards the time, if there is any trying to act a certain way and dictate it when I provided the invitation, that's a no-no for me. That's a no-no for me. But that's the thing. I have rejected a lot of experiences with women because of that. And I had to, though. Depends on that, Isaiah. Do you use food for sandwiches? No, I use like forks and spoons. You? But I'll say that it depends, Isaiah, because I do agree. But let me say why I say depends, because there's two sides to the same coin. Because what I mean is that if it comes too easy, it's a difference between a woman that's trying to run your pockets and trying to feed your ego versus a woman who you enjoy and she enjoys you and she makes it easy for you. That's another difference in that, right? Because it's, two sides of the same coin, but you got to be the one to vet it to see how it comes. But that's the thing I'll say, because I mean, women are easy with me, towards me, at me. A lot of women make it see, the thing is that women are going to be easy for the men that they want. Like that's a real thing though. Shout out to my dog Johnny Copper Holler. My dog is in the building, man. I love that all-star icon next to you, my boy. I'm outnumbered here. Yeah, but that's, that going a little bit to what I was saying is that, oh, also, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to your boy. Daily lives. We're going to be talking about stuff like this all the time. If you want to chop it up in the game, you want to ask questions, chop it up. My name is All-Star Izzy. I'm an empowerment coach speaking on love, dating, relationships, and self-esteem, because to empower yourself is to empower the motherfucking world. 1,000. But like I said, though, women are always going to make it easy for the guy that she likes. And two, just cause here's the thing with that, right? Because I know there's some guys I'll be like, but if she made it easy for me, then she made it easy for another guy. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, we're adults. You think she's just gonna make it easy for you? You're the chosen one, you're the special one. Let your ego go, bro. Get out of your ego. Get out of your ego. Get out of your ego. Women are going to like men. They're gonna like, it can be multiple, it can be two, three, it can be one at a time. Just who cares? Women are going to make that in there, bro. They're just gonna make it easy for the man that she wants. And she's gonna make it hard for that. For the ones that she doesn't like. If a woman is making it hard to get with her, to fuck her, she don't like you. I promise you. Women make exceptions to the men that they create rules for men that they don't like. Oh my God. Put some stars in the chat if you're hearing me. Hold on. Women will make exceptions. Women will make exceptions to the man they like and break the rules that they place for the guys that they created because they don't like them. And that's true though. If you ever been on the other side of the coin, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not even talking on no disrespectful shit. It's just what it is, though. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. And if they make that exception temporarily, who gives a fuck? I don't care if she's... I don't care. Honestly, bro. I don't care if she's making a temporary exception. I don't give a fuck. I'm probably there temporarily. What the fuck is he talking about? What? I don't give a damn. So she gives it up the first night, she don't like you? I could say she do like you if she gives it up the first night. Sometimes in the general sense, if she gives it up the first night, she could like you. Yes. We also have to remember this, y'all. We're adults, 18 plus. If you're 18, I don't give a fuck. You're still an adult. If she doesn't give it the first night, that doesn't mean that she does not like you. Sometimes too, you don't need to rush the pussy. Have sex with your words. That's what makes the pussy more wet than anything. If that's the case, all for it. You know what? I think I might do a call-in show tomorrow, bro. We gonna chop it up on something. Give me a second. I'm about to do a call-in show tomorrow. Hold on. Early show. We're gonna do a call-in show. It gotta be on. What the fuck? Cause why do women like bad boys? guys. The good guys changed my mind. Let's see. They'll smash on the first day or second, but make their future husband wait for months. Yes, 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 bro. Hold on, hold on. That's gonna be a really good show right there. Hold on, give me a second. You know why too? Because they don't want to be seen as quote unquote easy to the man that could potentially be future husband. This is it's true though. It's always backwards. Shout out to Ready Player One. That movie is so timeless. It's my top. It's in my top 10 of all movies of all time. That shit, I keep thinking about that every time I think about something. It's backwards. That method was just everything, bro. That's just so real though, bro. Cause me, men who do that are weak. I don't need a man to buy me nothing to catch my eye. That's true. I want a man who does respect himself, but if he don't respect himself, how would he know how to respect me? And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. You have there's a lady in here talking right now, specifically my twin, right? Who is saying, dude, if a guy doesn't know how to respect himself, how can he respect a woman? Yes, Elijah. Beautiful, beautiful movie, bro. That's exactly what it is. This goes for all men. How can you respect women? You don't respect yourself. What's wrong with relationships in today's world? What's wrong in my perspective? What's wrong with relationships in today's world is settlement, boredom, feeling like you don't know one another, getting together for expectation rather than seeing who the person is, and it's not someone who you want to be with. I think a lot of it's fake, bro. I think a lot of it's fake. That's my perspective on it though. Forever, it's just that's what it is. Like people get in relationships to find themselves. It's kind of weird. It's really backwards though. You find yourself, you get in a relationship. Ooh. I be talking, bro. Oh my God, I be talking. I be saying some of the craziest shit. Like, man, shout out to everybody. Thank you for 25 likes. Let's work our way to 30 likes. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. Subscribe ASAP, bro. Like this. And two, this is such a spontaneous live. I just got doing my work and I just decided to go live. This shit is everything, bro. Too many options is an issue too. Why do you say that? Why you say that, H? Guys want a woman when they can't get with themselves. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. But we said that last time. Guys get with women. They get into multiple relationships, relationship after relationship, because they're afraid to face the person in the mirror. What's up, bro? E-Cooter? E-Cowder? Your advice is really helping you? Cool. For sure. What's up? What's up? I land. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. All it says bad bitch for real. Social media changed the game. The creativity's gone, in my humble opinion. I don't think it changed the game. I think it added something to it. I wouldn't say it changed it though. I think it definitely added a certain element to it, to be honest, but I don't think it changed it. Settling with one you want isn't what's wrong with relationships, dog. What the fuck? It's completely going over your head, Ahmed. But I mean, I think it's going over completely your head already because you're talking about you want to be anything and everything for a woman, for what she says, bro. So everything is gonna go over your head for what I'm saying, regardless, dog. I said that because people be leaving themselves open for something better, hoping. I could see that. I mean, I can. Elena. Oh, that's how you say your name. Are you another Elena? So, that's what's up. Got two Elenas in here. Anyways, I think that's somebody just making themselves open. You know what I'm saying? Same one. AI about to go crazy soon. Yeah, they are, but fuck what they gotta say, dog. Fuck what AI got going on. Wait, wait, same one. Who's the same one? I don't even remember you. I said I would love though. I'm the one who asked what to do with my BFG. Oh, but there's another Elena in here too. So I didn't know. We gotta give you a nickname or something. Well, I'm gonna call you like Allie. I don't even know. They tell myself, oh yeah. Do I believe in aliens? Nah, Larry, this not live right now. Do I believe in aliens? I want to say yeah, bro. Especially like in the ocean. There's no way there's no aliens in the ocean. First of all, like the oceans the ocean is like what, like 9% discovered. We've had this conversation multiple times late at night. And if the ocean has not been discovered all the way or just a lot, bro, I know there's some crazy shit going down there. You know what I'm saying? Like the ocean, hey, ocean is crazy, bro. No, like the movies. Oh, AI. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, the new Demon Slayer movie is good as fuck. All right, y'all. I'm coming to the end of my live in a few. I want to say thank you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody. People just need to make their intentions clear, but if you do, it takes the game out of it. Girls love the game. How are they supposed to get into it without emotion? It takes the game out of it. No, 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 no. That's mistaken though, H. If you can set your intentions clear and have game. That's what game is. You telling them how it is. That don't mean you gotta be all weird and shit. You can be smooth with it. Peace. All right. Until next time, y'all. Listen. What question you had, B3? Ask it real quick. I didn't see it. Oh, okay, hold on. I see it. What about people who say they don't have social media but actually do? Can they be trustworthy? I let's see. I think in the beginning, if she's saying that and then she does tell you later, she gotta have a good reason about it. Cause when I hear shit like that, I hear like there could be potentially some secretive shit going on, but also too, a very like she doesn't trust a lot of people. That's what I see too. Like, she don't really trust people and shit. Um, she don't trust a lot of folks. But if it's like still down the line and shit, I don't know. I'd be like, damn, bitch. I wouldn't say bitch, but I'd be like, damn, shorty. To shine within is to shine without. Now for sure, yes. Relationship will never be the same. It shouldn't be the same, bro. It should be what you want it to be. But then that's a whole different conversation. There's things that come with it. We were about to get started, man. But if you want to get started, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll talk soon. I'm going live again next tomorrow. I'll be creating the time soon. It should be around the afternoon. Hopefully, might, possibly, potentially. And I'm only saying that because I'm gonna be on the road. And if I get home at
reasonable time, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. We in the building. My name is All Star Izzy. I'm gonna see y'all soon to shine within. Shine within, shine tomorrow. All right, man. Authenticity is new sexy. All right. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all soon. We out this thing. All right. Peace.